Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Viaglo. If you are new here, my name is Gloria and I'm a full-time reseller on multiple different apps and I resell clothes and shit. So in today's video, I want to talk about a few sales that I made for the month of September that I just want to highlight. Some of these aren't like super high prices. However, they are some sales that stood out to me. So for the month of September, I sold a total of 95 items. I sold a lot less than I did in August, and I'll talk about that more at the end. So the first thing is this Broshoe Walker Tula Tan top. I've actually never heard of this brand. I only picked it up because the tag looked like it was a little fancy. So I went on and got it, and it actually sold for asking price for $55.25. I think I was running like maybe a $25 sale, so that's why it has that 25 cents. So yeah, if you guys have not heard of this brand, I would highly recommend picking it up. This was just a basic linen top. And it sat for quite a while. I want to say maybe 4 or 5 months before it sold. However, for $55, I'll take it. The next one is this Wise Walker laptop shoulder bag. I actually found this at the bins. It was in really good condition. I never heard of the brand, but since it looked nice, I did a quick comp, and they were selling between $30 to $50, sometime a little bit over. So I priced mine at a pretty good buy it now price, and somebody bought it at that same price. Ironically, they live in Dallas, Texas. All right, so the next one is these Good American jeans. I actually also found these at the bins, which was very surprising because the bin that these were in, they were highly picked over, so they're lost. But they were a really small size, so I think that's probably why nobody really wanted it. But these ones sold for $51. I do believe I had them listed at $65, and then I sent out offers, which Pasha VA did. The next one is these pair of Vans. Also got these at the bins. I did have to wash them, and I was pretty happy that they sold for $33 because I thought they weren't gonna sell, because when I listed them, it was getting no traction across all of my platforms. So I ended up pulling them and putting them in the I'm gonna take to a buy sell trade store, but somebody bought them for full asking price, so we love that. The next one is these pair of Goldie jeans. This is my second time finding a Goldie. This is my first time finding the shorts. And these are also found at the bins with the picked over one. So I was happy to come across these. And yeah, these sold for full asking price as well. We love that. The next one is this Pat's Blue Ribbon Beer sweater. So I saw this at the bins, of course, and it looked like it was in a really great condition. I did a quick comp and I saw that a few of them sold on eBay, I want to say for over $50. So I had really high hopes. However, it must have been a slow week and I accepted a somewhat low offer, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. $33, I probably paid $1 for it, so I mean, come on. The next one is this Pulitzer Romper. Actually had to relist this for this to sell. I want to say that I got this like in May at half off day at the Salvation Army, and it took a little while for it to sell. Picked up a lot of traction. You already know how I feel about Lily Pulitzer. Like, I really want her to sell for over 50 bucks, especially if it's like a dress or romper or something substantial. But this one sold for $45, and we love that. I do believe that this was an offer. I must have had it listed for $55. They sent me $45. Very reasonable, so I accepted it. The next one is this Ed Hardy top. Now, also found this at the Salvation Army on half off day, and I would pick it up again because this one sold for $65, y'all. But the catch is I had it listed under a small and a medium. Tag said medium, but the measurements was like a small too. So it got so many likes, so many likes, so many likes. So I believe I ended up relisting it because it was past the 60-day point. And it was no sale on Poshmark, Mercari, or eBay. So once I relisted it, that same day it got a buyer. So we love that. I would say pick it up if you've ever found Ed Hardy, especially with the tattoo sleeves. Not all Ed Hardy is going to do like super well, but I'd say if you see a piece like this, pick it up, baby. All right, so the next one is these Driftwood Pants. Okay, so quick little funny story. These were at my honey hole, or former honey hole, because they don't sell anything good anymore. And I initially was going to pay full price for them, which was like $8.49. And I was like, you know what, I already have a pair of black Driftwood pants that has not sold for over a year now. so I shouldn't risk it. But then I went back and it was half off day, so I was just like, okay, maybe I can pay $4 for it. So I went on and paid the $4 for it, and actually sold within a week, and it was my full asking price. So the next one is a brand called Carrots. Found these at the bins. These are just some breeches, I'm not really sure. And I have these listed kind of high because I wanted to sell them for about $30, roughly $30-$35. I've sold this brand one other time on eBay, and I think I went up under the price point that I would have liked. So I knew with this pair, I wasn't going to do that. So I priced them fairly high, kind of, sort of, even though I feel like $38 is a pretty reasonable price. But anywho, somebody sent me a lowball offer, which was, I want to say, about 20 bucks. And then somebody came in and then bought it full asking price. So I do think that this was a, like, Poshmark sent out email saying, hey, someone sent an offer on these pants that you've liked. Go snag them if you want them. And somebody snagged them. And honestly, y'all, when people send me offers, I instantly decline if they're, like, you know, over 50% off, and then I'll counter instantly because I'm always close to my phone, let's be honest. So I had to refrain from doing that with these because I was just like, you know what, let me just let it sit for a while because you never know. And thank God I did, because the right person came and bought them full price. All right, so the next one is this London Fog wool, I want to say cashmere jacket as well. I actually got this at the bins, and it was in an amazing condition, so that was the reason why I took it. I don't really pick up London Fog at thrift stores, but this one looked pretty good, so I was like, let me go ahead and get it. And this one sold for my full asking price. I don't know why it's at $43. I must have had it listed for a different price, and then y'all know when you drop the price for closet clear out and then you raise the price back up, it's always like a funky number. So I think that's why it's $43. But yeah. So the next one is this Cobby Sweater. Got this at the bins as well. It was like a really, like, thinly knit sweater. I almost felt like I should not have picked it up because it looked kind of dated, but glad I did, because this one also sold for my full asking price. And this one sold within, like, I want to say maybe a week or two. It didn't take very long to sell. The next one is this Polo Ralph Lauren puffer coat. I remember actually putting this on last winter and saying that I was going to keep it because it was really good quality and I wasn't going to sell it for anything under like 80 bucks. And y'all, it sat for a long time. Here we are. It's about to be fucking December again. But it sold. So I do believe she paid full asking price, I want to say. I can't remember, honestly. But $48 is not that bad. I only paid, I want to say, $3 because I actually looked into this because I thought I paid more for it. I guess I was just being greedy. But yeah, Polo Ralph Lauren puffer coat. If you see it, pick it up. And that is the last of my noteworthy sales for the month of September. Like I said, I sold 95 items, and these little bit was the only ones that were noteworthy. A lot of them were like bread and butter brands, and then some other ones were like basic ones that we all know that are gonna sell. So it was like no point in really, you know, adding it in. So I want to talk about a few things. I only listed 153 items new for the month of September, which was half of what I listed in August. I did have a total of 3 no-day sales, which really hurt me and it demotivated me. And I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I want to say the first week of September was on fire. I think I got 5 to 8 sales every single day. And then the second week of September, I started to get a little tired, and I actually acted on it, and I didn't, you know, list the way that I was supposed to, which is daily, because I feel like in August I made sure that I listed at least 5 to 6 days a week. Because I don't care if it was just 5 items, I made sure I listed something every single day. And in September, it was days that I didn't list because I didn't feel like it. And that's not good. But I do recognize where I went wrong as far as not listing enough, and then also not listing daily. Now I know that it's like a big dilemma. Some people say you don't have to list daily, but I honestly think you do. I did get a comment, I want to say from BG. I'll probably try to pop them on the screen. They said in order to be successful on eBay, you need to list like a minimum of an amount 7 days in a row or 6 days in a row. I have it on the screen. And they are not lying, because I feel like I always see an uptick of sales over there, which was last month when I listed consistently. Now, 26 sales for eBay doesn't seem like a lot to you, but it's a lot to me because I typically only get about 10 sales over there every month. So 26, you know, it kind of picked up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.